Carl the Barber here. I'm going to show you how to zero gap some trimmers. There's a lot of you that already know how to do this, obviously because you're professional. There's a few of you that don't. I'm just going to show you the right way, so you have to do it once. Hopefully you don't have to do it again. First things first, unplug your trimmers. You don't want these things plugged in when you're working on them. Good thing to zero gap these is, they'll work a lot better than when they're stock. They're a lot sharper. They seem a little stronger. But when you open these, if you've been using them without them being zero gap, it's a good time to clean them. All right. I do have a crappy screwdriver here. So what you're gonna do is take both these screws off. Just make sure you don't lose any of these screws either. If you lose one, you're screwed. No good. Make sure you don't drop your blade either, because they do chip. Alright, both these screws I'll put over here. It's a little bit dirty, barely actually. I'm going to clean them real fast with a brush. I'm just going to brush the hair off. As you can see, you have two different blades here. You have the bottom blade, which is the moving blade, and you have the top blade, which is just a set blade. Alright, this brown piece in here is what adjusts. This blade rides on. So wherever that brown piece is where this is going to fall. And that is basically set in with these two screws here. So what you're going to do to zero gap these properly, you're actually going to unloosen up both of them. Alright? And then you'll see that the brown piece moves around. So basically, this is no different than the way I did the styliners. You're going to pop the blade back on, upside down on a flat table. Alright? If you go straight up, the teeth will be too close together and they will actually nick your client pretty bad. So you want to always put them up and then angle them toward the moving blade a little bit. I like to move the blade back and forth a couple times just to make sure it's nice and flat, with a little pressure going down. When you're done, take a screwdriver, screw it back in. At least screw one. Alright, screw one pretty snug, double check it, see where you're at, looks pretty good, tighten up the other one, double check it again. Alright, make sure you're good here. You don't want these bottom teeth overlapping these teeth on top, because again, this is going to be the moving blade and you will cut people pretty bad. So if it works, again, clean in here if you get the chance, pop it back on. But I do have another way of doing it. I use the blade setter. I bought this on eBay for about 20 bucks, and it seems to work pretty good every single time. This is a Anivo, A-N-I-V-O. Again, it was 20 bucks. Just a machined piece of aluminum that you use to set your blades. And I'll show you how that works real quick too. You're going to loosen these. Loosen them, same set screws, enough to have the blade move around. And now there's a slot in here where the actual top blade goes, and then the bottom blade goes on the other side, obviously. So you're gonna set that in there. All right. So basically, you have it like this, and what you'll do is it comes with this little channel locking device where you're gonna stick it in the hole and put pressure down. So essentially, you're holding this down, and you're also giving more pressure with your thumb. So this way, all the blades are where they're supposed to be. And then you'll be able to tighten them. Kind of tough, but you'll be able to tighten it up from there, and then they should be perfect. All right, kind of no different than doing it on a table, but this is basically factory machined to be perfect every single time. And I could see this actually came out better than what I did on the table. So if you got them perfect, again, tighten them up all the way. Make sure they don't move, Now that they're tightened up, back on the machine. Alright. Align your holes where they were before. Get your screws. Pop them in. Okay, my hands are very slippery. Alright, Making me look bad here. Tighten it up. I like to get them, you know, most of the way tight. I got the crappiest screwdriver here too, just so you know. I like to get them most of the way tight because it's nice to get it in and adjust your blade where it's supposed to be, nice and straight and not crooked on your actual machine. Because if you got it too much pushed one way or the other way, you're going to feel it when you're going around someone's ear and the blade's popping out past the top blade. That's usually not good. And it's easily preventable if you just do it right. I like to look straight in this direction too because you can see if the blade's parallel with this gray metal piece here. Then you know you've got it pretty good. So just take it, tighten it back up fully. Always double check everything you do. I hate this damn thing. Yeah, double check everything you do all the time. Alright. Now that it's in, look at it again. It did move a little bit, which is why I double check everything. I'm going to put it back down. Make sure I'm good. Nope. Perfect. Tighten it back up. Finished. Now just because you you finished basically zero-gapping them, you don't want to just go straight to doing a client's hair with these. You want to double check everything. Plug it back in, clean it up, make sure you spray it good, spray it with your disinfectant, put a little bit of oil in there, a drop or two. And try it on yourself. Make sure that you don't just try one spot on your forehead. Try everywhere. Try under your neck, the sensitive areas in the back of your neck. See how it feels. If it hurts you, it's going to hurt them. I have real sensitive skin, so if these work on me, I know they'll work on anybody. It's very easy to do. Just make sure you do it right. Do it one time. Obviously, if you carry these around, if you're a barber who likes to go to people's houses, you put them in a bag, they bang stuff, they will get, they will unalign. So it's something you might have to check every once in a while. Make sure everything's tight too, because if you don't, all the vibration inside the machine will move these screws. Trust me, especially on the inside. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again. Subscribe if you guys get the chance. Hit me up on Facebook, Ricardo the Barber or Ricardo Velasquez. Thank you.